I'm allowed.
Good evening, everyone. Hope you've had a great weekend. I'll just request everyone to please turn on your cameras if you would like your hours to be counted. We need to have your cameras on in order to take your attendance, and we will start shortly, so just bear with us.
Also, those who have not renamed themselves, please put your last name, first name, and last name as you registered. Just your first name or home name won't be able to mark your attendance because we won't be able to match it with your names.
Don't soak your feet right now. We'll tell you when to do it. All right? All right. Welcome, everyone. How is everyone doing today? I hope all well. All excited to learn all about new things that you can do in Sahaja. Okay. Some of the faces are looking very bright, very excited. I'm very happy. So, all right. So, this week, This week we will learn about food soaking. But before that, we will learn about the 5 elements, why it is important to food soak, how is it going to help you. Those of you, do we have people who have not prepared their food soaks? Do you need 5 minutes to go get your stuff?
Yeah, can you tell us what the stuff is? What you have to bring?
Just go get a bucket, any bin where you can soak your feet, some salt and paper towel and a pitcher to wash off. Is that okay? Please go get it by the time we have a little chat. So anyway, we will start off with our first slide as to what we are going to cover today. Ashrit, go get your stuff. Very good. Those who are ready, fantastic. Those who are not, just go get it. Those who could not, say you're in dorm, you could not, you're not at home. I don't know how that will work, but you have to understand that what this program needs, because I'll be reviewing everyone, and the tech team will be making notes, whoever is not able to do it. It'll be very difficult for us. You see, we want to give ours to those people who are sincere, who are able to follow instructions precisely, because that's how you are going to get the effect of this meditation. Otherwise, the experiment is, if you don't follow the steps, how can you say whether it is working or not? I didn't see your bucket, Ashrit. We are watching you, okay? All right. So let's go with the first slide, where this is a nice video of how Sahaja Yoga for stress relief. It was a very beautiful video taken by one of the TV studios, and how Sahaja Yoga helped to relieve stress. So let's take a look at that video.
Thank you. That'd be very relaxing, wouldn't it? Which leads me into our next segment. It probably comes as no surprise to learn that 9 out of 10 Aussies are a little stressed out at work. At work, as it is a main cause, well, a Lifeline study has found the worst job for stress is driving public transport. Police, ambulance officers and welfare workers aren't far behind. It's not good news for employees or employers. Workplace stress costs $15 billion every year in lost productivity. But according to research by Sydney Uni, meditation could be the answer. Well, Dr. Ramesh Manocha has more. Good morning. Nice to see you.
Likewise.
So meditation being the answer, obviously it works if it's found out. What's your view on it?
Well, we've conducted probably one of the most thoroughly designed scientific studies ever done on meditation, and found that just 6 to 8 weeks of a technique called Sahaja Yoga is able to bring about substantial reductions in stress and improvements in mood just with 10, maybe 20 minutes a day. And costs nothing to learn. It's highly effective.
So is it something that's easy and accessible? Because if you're talking some of these workers who are very stressed and very busy, I kind of assume they're not the ones that are going to pack up and go to a yoga class and take an hour and a half out of their day, are they? Because they can do it at work.
Very true. We've tested it out in the workplace and also after work on Australian workers with very substantial effects.
Okay, so tell us how you do it. I've never meditated. Is it difficult?
It's very easy. We can go through it now in just 90 seconds.
Sure.
So we sit quietly with our hands on our lap, palm up, and just understanding that there's an energy of meditation within us. Mm-hmm. We don't have to do any meditation effort. We just have to allow the experience to occur. We put our right hand on our tummy on the left side, just below the ribs, and here we direct these affirmations to that energy. We just say here a few times, I am my own master, or I am my own teacher. Then we move our hand up to our heart. We just say here a few times, I am the spirit. And then we take a hand up to where the left shoulder meets the neck. And here we just relieve that tension by saying, I am not guilty. And then we take the right hand right across the forehead, grasping the temples, and we relieve the tension here by saying, I forgive everyone and everything. And finally, centre of the palm on that fontanelle area, which is a soft spot on the top of the head. just focusing our attention gently on the top of the head here, and we ask that energy of meditation within us, please give me the experience of mental stillness or mental silence. And then we raise our right hand up 5 or 6 centimetres, allow our attention to gently flow up into that cool, calm, silent space above the head. And here we just sit quietly for a little while, enjoy the silence of the present moment for a little while. And you can follow that up and learn all of that free of charge on freemeditation.com.au.
Is it something that comes naturally, or do you have to practice over? Does it take time?
It's very natural. It's very easy. In fact,
Wow.
we've taught 5-year-old children. We've taught 65-year-old grandmothers. It's very simple to learn. Each person takes a different amount of time, but often straight away. Some people a few weeks of practice.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you. What we'll do too is I think we'll put a link on our website in case anybody didn't catch it all. But appreciate it. Nice to see you, Ramesh.
Pleasure. Likewise.
All right. So, yes, so we just heard Dr. Manocha. He's a well-known doctor from Australia, and he has done intensive study. He has also written a book called Mental Silence, using Sahaja Yoga, how his patients recovered and showed results clinically. So anyway, as we move on, it will be a good brush up as to, what is Kundalini and how do you work with it. So let's watch this beautiful video describing where Shrimataji herself is talking about what is Kundalini and how do you enter into it. Let's watch this other video.
Now this Kundalini, the force within you, as is said, is pure desire. It's not only pure desire, but it is a purification desire. It has a power to purify. It's tremendous power it is. And this Kundalini thinks, organizes, knows, coordinates, blesses, and ultimately guides. So to go beyond the cause, we must understand that this Kundalini is the pure form. That means it is detached. Anything that gets attached is not pure. Anything that gets spoilt is not pure. What we say gold is pure because it is untarnishable. Untarnishable. That's the quality of gold. So it is immaculate. It cannot be ruined, spoiled by anything except that there could be khanda, as they call it, could be broken in between, and thus weak. So now something that has a purifying quality, like a purifying agent, say take a simple thing like soap. So the soap, wherever you apply, will clean. Kundalini, wherever it will go, it will clean, it will nourish. This is one quality that we must understand, that it is not tarnishable, it cannot be spoiled, it cannot be ruined. Moreover, it cleanses, it nourishes. But because it thinks, it knows how to nourish you up to what point, how to go, how far to go, or it stops. But thinking is not vocal, it doesn't say anything. But when it goes around these chakras, it makes a sound. And these sounds are made because the movement of Kundalini through these chakras creates a non-percussion sound pass through these, creating sounds, and these sounds are then jotted down or heard by great saints and used in the phonetic language of Sanskrit. That's why Sanskrit is supposed to be the purest language. But you need not know Sanskrit now. There's no need. But how do you enter into the Kundalini? That's the main point. Main problem is how do we enter into the Kundalini? Supposing you are paying attention to me and I say pay attention to yourself, you cannot. Even if Kundalini rises, your attention is attracted inside, still you cannot pay attention inside. So how do you pay attention inside? Is through this enlightened attention. This attention which is enlightened has a power to take your attention inside to the Kundalini. And that's how you enter into the realm which is detached. That's like fortress. Nobody can enter in there. So when you are in thoughtless awareness, when you are not thinking, you are in your fortress, nobody can jump at you, nobody can trouble you, all the causes drop out. That is why it is necessary first to practice, to be in that thoughtless awareness through the practice of Sahaja Yoga to begin with. So that you learn how to enter into that state, how to enter into that state. But first and foremost thing is that your Kundalini must be awakened, then it must be allowed to move properly. You must cooperate, you must know how to do it and raise it so that you keep it at least, if not above, at least in the brain. But best thing is if it comes out, then you have no tensions, no worries, because everything that you have passes into your attention. Attention touches the Kundalini because you are a realized soul and leaves it in the force of the Kundalini, in the current of Kundalini, and this current takes away everything that is out. And that's how you are cleared. This is a very, very simple way of explaining how you go beyond cause and effect. And this is what happens. But for that, it is necessary that you must learn how to enter into your Kundalini, how to keep your attention enlightened. Now it's very easy. Your attention gets involved into anything through your thoughts. Because when your consciousness entered into you, being the prismatic plane, like a prism, your attention has gone out. Now to keep this attention detached, you have to make it a pure attention. To begin with, you must try to put attention inside, to be a witness. Try to be a witness. But how? How will you know that you are a witness? You have to be in thoughtless awareness. When you are in thoughtless awareness, then what happens? That you are detached. You are seeing everything.
All right, so I hope you understood what Shri Mataji was trying to say, that your Kundalini is that force of purification. If you can bring the Kundalini up, it will act like a soap. So it can cleanse all your energy centers and starts giving you the effect. Now, today we are going to cover the 5 elements. And before we do that, I thought I should show you the effects of these vibrations that you're starting to feel on your hand, on top of your head. One might say, yeah, I'm feeling it, so what? What's the big deal? Well, you will see that various experiments have been done scientifically by different scientists, different doctors, Like we saw the first video, that was a video by Dr. Manocha from Australia. And today here, I would like to share this effect of these vibrations on water. How did they find out that these vibrations, when you put it in the water, what changes? What is the composition of water that changes? So you will see that Kacheko in 1995 studied the effect of vibrations on water. In this, what he did was he used these vibrations. He was able to vibrate this water using the vibrations today that we will learn how to vibrate our water. And then he compared this vibrated water with a river water. This is River Barbera, which is in Italy, Cabela. You can also look up on Google Maps later. And this water, I mean, even the locals knew it is very highly polluted, very high level of iron, ammonia, and things like that. So what they did, they took some vibrated water and then they mixed it with a liter. So I think that's what they did. 5 ml of vibrated water. They put it in half a liter of this river water. And they conducted the study of, permanganate, oxidability, the iron levels, the hardness, the ammonia levels, nitrate levels. And you can see all that was reduced with vibrated water, the water which was vibrated. So it had the capacity, this vibrated water had the capacity to change the composition of water molecules. All right. So imagine the effect of this. This is the river water we are talking about. So imagine what it can do to your bodies. So this was one study. And the next next slide, please. Yeah, this is another study where they showed this vibrated water again, initial water, which was, I think, taken from a tap water in Kiev. This was in Ukraine. And then the tap water, which is better quality wise, because it again, tap water is considered drinking water, but still, when vibrated by with the vibrations of the photograph of Shri Mataji, we have learned also how to see the vibrations from the photograph. We use it to cleanse our left channel, right channel. Similarly, this vibrated water, you can use her photograph or herself. Even she was able to, when she was giving vibrations to the water, and that water level, you could see a significant amount of change of, see, the turbidity is 1.8 and vibrated water is 0.7. Chromaticity is from 60, now that became 47. I mean, everything. Imagine ammonia level, iron level is reduced completely. So how much more it is purified? Imagine if that water content in your bodies has changed, how much more impact it will give to your health, your well-being, and things like that. So these are all proven effects. Okay, they use the standard experiments. Okay, how you worldwide sanitary chemical characteristics that they choose, that's how they used to compare this to water, and this was the effect. Now we are just talking about water. Now we will see the 5 elements that we are made of. The next slide, please. So within us, you will see that we talked about different chakras, different energy centers. They are nothing but the milestones. We say that as we have evolved from amoeba stage, we just suddenly didn't appear as human beings. We all know the theory of Darwin theory that we all evolved certainly after a certain amount of time. And then life was formed on Earth. Then there is singular, unicellular animal. Then two cells were formed. Then we had bigger animals, fish. Then some animals came out of the water, quadrupeds. Then they became at some point chimpanzees, and then human beings suddenly evolved. So like that, these different chakras also represent the basic composition that they are made of, these 5 elements that are within us. Like we will start with the first energy center, the red color. It is a chakra. We call it the Muladhara chakra, which is below the spinal cord. And that chakra basically represents your earth element, the earth element that is within you. Ashrit, if you are distracting, I think we'll give you a timeout. Okay, please don't be naughty. Please sit down. You're a big boy, right? Very good. Yeah, we are watching you. Thank you. So, what I was saying? Yeah. So the first energy center is, it represents the earth element that is within you. Okay, we'll talk more. You will see everything that we are saying. You can take it as a experiment and you can prove it yourself. How does it work? Okay. And then the second element, which is the second chakra, number 2, which is at the base of your abdomen. Okay, the lower abdomen, it is the second chakra, which is called the Swadhisthana. It has 6 petals, and that basically represents the fire element that is within you. Okay, then number 3, it is right near your navel, behind your navel in the spinal cord. This chakra, this plexus, basically is your solar plexus on the physical side, and that represents the water element. Nabhi, water. Okay. Next is number 4, which is your cardiac plexus, which is right at the sternum bone in the back of your heart in the spinal cord. And that energy center, that you can see, that chakra is basically represents your air element. Air. You breathe in. It is all this air. Okay, the life force, air. Next, number 5, which is the cervical plexus, which is the base of your throat. Okay, it's called the Vishuddhi chakra in Sanskrit. And this energy center or this chakra represents the sky, the ether element, space, you can say also. But it is that waves where you communicate. So that is your ether element. Okay, and then these are the basic 5 elements. All right, apart from that, in our 6th chakra, which is in the center of your brain, okay, not in the forehead but inside the brain, where we say there are 2 vital nerves that cross over, that represent the optic chiasma. That is the point of your 6th chakra, and where we say is the light. You can say it like the light of the sun, the light element. Okay, and then on top, that is your limbic area, the fontanelle bone. We saw in the baby, the top part of the bone where the kundalini comes up, where the piercing happens, where you actually get the connection with the all-pervading power or the torsion area, as talked by Einstein. Now that is your limbic area, and that represents all the elements. You can say number 7 is the king of all the queen of all the chakras. Okay, this is basically the top. So is that clear? The 5 elements and then the light and the all the chakras here. And then we have the sun and the moon also. The left channel is represented with the moon symbol and the right channel is represented with the sun. Now you see, now you are basically, whatever you have within you represents the nature that is around us. Everything that is within you now at the subtle level, if you enter your kundalini, like Shimadaji said, when you enter into that, after you get your realization, after you start to meditate, you will start to see that these elements will start to have a communication. Okay, now you should ask this question: how did the scientists vibrate the water? And that's what we are going to learn today, how to vibrate the water. And that's why we have asked you to arrange for a foot soap bowl with salt in it, and then a pitcher of water and some paper towel to wipe your feet afterwards. Next slide, please. Specifically, we will talk about the element water. Now, water element, if you think of water, you'll think of the ocean. You'll think of the rivers, lakes, ice caps, glaciers, even underground water. So 75% of Earth's surface is covered by water. Now, let us understand that. 75% of nature is water. How important is that? If you are able to connect with this power of water element, what you can become, what you can do with it. And if everything can be purified, imagine that effect. Within human beings also, 75% of human body comprises of water. Now beat that calculation, more or less. So see now, water is so important for life outside and inside also. So basically, if this water element can be purified, or you can say worked out in a way that your kundalini can cleanse it for you to connect, you will see that there will be a lot of things that you will get more effect physically, mentally, emotionally. You'll be a lot healthier, a lot stronger. Because we say that these chakras represent your root system. Now, if you take a tree, something is wrong with the tree, you can't fix it through the leaves or the branches or the fruits or the flowers. You have to look at the roots. You give all the nourishment, all the fertilizer, whatever it needs. If it needs salt, if it needs nitrates, you do that. Similarly, within you, if you can work with the roots within you, which is your chakras, now these chakras made with the elements, you will see that you will have a far more balanced personality. The balance that we want to strike. Okay? Now, let us see what are the properties of water. If you think of water, what do you first think? First thing it comes is cleanses us. It somehow cleanses you. Whatever you need to wash, clear, clean, water is the first thing. So that quality, imagine if you have it, you'll be able to cleanse yourself, cleanse the environment. How the scientists did that experiment on the river. The water that you drink, you can put vibrations in that and remove all the imbalances, all the impurities, and raise the pH level or whatever you want to do, alkalinity, all that will help you. So, what we simply do once we start to learn how to use these vibrations, we use it in our food, we use it in our day to day lives. So, this water can have a higher power of cleansing yourself inside and outside. Now, what else does water do? It gives us minerals, it nourishes us. If you think about it, it is not just quenching your thirst, but it can nourish you. If it is filled with the right amount of vibrations, you will see that it can act as an elixir. It can get rid of your ailments or problems. Vibrated water can do wonders for you. Now, the next thing is it quenches, as I said. Yes, it quenches your thirst. On the subtle level, it will also quench your spiritual thirst, your thirst for knowledge. Such a person, because this water represents the third chakra, which is the navel chakra. We call it the Nabhi chakra. Now, the quality that you develop is complete peace, satisfaction, tranquility. You can be a person who is so much at peace that anyone who comes in contact with you also will become peaceful. With your demeanor, with your attitude, with your own behavior, you will see that there will be complete peace within you, that nothing will disturb you, no matter what happens. How chaotic the situation is, you will remain peaceful and you will grow. Imagine if you're in a place which is very chaotic, like you're part of some situation, or say there's always an earthquake going on, you'll never grow, the trees will never grow. But if you are at peace, you will see that your growth will be much more deeper. So you will see that this water element is very, very important to us for all these reasons. But again, this is all still theory. We will now learn how to use the water. Okay, are you all ready now to learn how to use water element, how to use vibrations into your water? Perfect. So this water today, what we will do is we'll use this water for foot soaking. Now, how we have told that all your 10 fingers represent also the different chakras, different energy centers, your nerve endings. Okay? So these chakras basically are representing the 10 fingers. Similarly, they are also represented by the feet, your toes that you have. You have 10 toes, all the 10 toes, and the base of your feet. Okay? Both feet, you will say the ankles, everything actually represents a chakra. So when we put our feet in vibrated water, water which has salt. Now, if you think of sea water, ocean water is salty. So what we are doing is by putting salt, we are trying to create an environment that we are going to meditate with vibrations in sea-like water. So we want to create a environment or make the water vibrated. We will add salt into it and then we will do this meditation as to how to vibrate the water and then we will soak our feet in it. Okay? So shall we start? All right. First step, make sure you have put the salt in your tub. At least a fistful, a big fistful of salt. Let's place it in our water tub. Don't put your feet yet. We will first vibrate it and then we will put our feet afterwards. Now, you have put the salt in it, you have your pitcher ready. Now, what do we do first before we start meditation? Is first we will raise our Kundalini. We have learned that slowly. Let's try it once again. Please focus on me and close the slide for people to know exactly how to raise the Kundalini. Yes, left hand in front of us. Take it slowly. Let's do it all together. Take it above our head slowly. Do it slowly so you will feel your chakras. Okay?
Can we stop the slideshow for a minute to see so that everybody can see?
Yeah. So left hand here. Now raise it. Inside out, slowly. Don't be in a hurry. Push back your head. Now here, make 2 knots. 1, 2. Now we'll do the third time. Push back your head, look up. Look in the center of your palm. Now this time you make 3 knots. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Both hands facing upwards, palm facing upwards. Now we'll give ourselves what we call as bandhan. Bandhan is like your protection, shield. All right? So left hand remaining on your lap, right hand goes around your lower part of your hip. Okay? Now raise it up. Take it above your head, bring it down on the right side of your lower hip, and then bring it up back. Same path you follow back, and this is 1 for your first chakra. Now again. 2. 3. 4. You can feel these vibrations. 5. 6. 7. Now both hands open on your lap. Okay? Now, what we will do is we will vibrate the water. How we will vibrate? Left hand towards the screen. We will soon put the photograph of Shri Mataji. As we said, we will use her vibrations and we will become like a channel to absorb and transmit it into the water. So right hand remains towards the water. Okay. Now, let's put the picture. Yeah. All right. Just say in your heart. Now your Kundalini will listen to you. She's your mother. Just say, your Kundalini will communicate as you say, Shri Mataji, let your vibrations flow through me into this water. Ashrit, relax. Please relax. Pay attention. Do it from your heart. Otherwise, it won't work. Look at Shri Mataji's red dot. You will see your thoughts will reduce. Your naughtiness will reduce. Just watch. Wait. We will put our feet right now. First, let us feel the vibrations. We should put it in the vibrated water. Point is, you should be able to feel the vibrations flowing through you, through your left hand and right hand towards the water. You will become like a conductor or you will just emit. That's how you vibrate the water. Shrimataji, let your vibrations flow through me into this water element, into this foot soak bowl. Say it from your heart couple of times and wait till you feel a cool breeze. Sit still. Look at the red dot if you can't stop thinking. Suck the vibrations through your left hand fingers, and through your right hand, you will be able to emit out. Very key. This is very key to our foot soaking, where the water is vibrated. So it will have the capacity to cleanse your chakras. So say it from your heart, Shri Mataji, let your vibrations flow through me into the water. Once you start to feel the cool on your hand or top of your head, you can put both your feet into the tub. Only when you feel it. Let me see how many of you felt it. Then you can put both your feet into the water. Yes, it's on the floor. So your right hand is directed on the floor. Yes, now put your feet in the water. Whoever has done it is feeling the cool breeze. You can start. That means your water is ready. Your water is filled with vibrations now. This is the experiment. Experiment with these vibrations. Very nice. Rayansh, you have felt it? Good. Put your feet in the water. My water is also ready. I felt it. I'm putting my feet in the water. Very good. Srihita, place your feet in the water. All right. Very good. Give it time, children. Give it time. Have patience. Very good. Very good. Excellent. Okay. I think most of you have felt it. You can put your feet in the water. Very good, Adrit. All right. Now, we will allow the water. Now, water will do its work. You will see automatically, because it is vibrated, now it has the capacity to cleanse your chakras. Okay? So let us now work on our left channel. The way we work with our left channel is left hand remains towards the photograph and right hand place it towards the ground. Because we are sitting in a chair, you can allow the hand to just point towards the Mother Earth. So see now, we are using Mother Earth and we are putting our feet in the water. Let's see the effect. Again, experiment with a very open mind, open heart. So just say here, Shrimataji, we are going to use her vibrations to cleanse our left channel. That will boost our Kundalini, all right? So just say, Shrimataji, let your vibrations cleanse my left side. You can look at her photograph with respect and just watch. If your thoughts are not going away, look at the red dot and just say, Shri Mataji, let your vibrations purify my left channel. Left side is the past. It's all about our emotions. So just say, Shri Mataji, let all the negativities coming from my past, all my excessive emotions that act against me, please remove it into the earth element. Now watch, observe if your left hand fingers, if you can feel cool air entering into your fingertips. And if some heat or some tingling is coming out of your right hand into the Mother Earth. Patience, have patience. Allow this energy to work inside you. Desire from your heart. Say it from your heart. Fingers pointing towards the photograph. Allow these vibrations. Let these vibrations heal my left channel. Now, those who are feeling cool on your left hand fingers, see the difference. how you're breathing in air. You can take in the vibrations, take it inside your system. If you're feeling warm, just continue to watch. Watch the red dot. You will see it'll come out. Just allow it. Just say, I am the pure spirit. Shrimataji, I am the pure spirit. Let your vibrations remove the heat, the warmth from my left hand. Let me suck your vibrations in my left side. And remove the warmth, the heat, all the blockages of my left channel. Into the Mother Earth. Now you have to be thoughtless. For thoughtlessness, just look at the red dot. You will see very easily you will become thoughtless. No thoughts. Anyone who is not feeling in his left hand, please raise your hand. Who's not feeling anything on the left hand or who's still warm? Okay. Little more time. Pay a little more time. Give it a little more time. Look at the picture. Your Kundalini will do it. Say it from your heart, children. Shrimataji, cleanse my left channel completely. Now, I'm assuming rest of you have felt the coolness entering. Anyone else who did not feel, please raise your hand. It'll start coming. Just be patient. It'll come. Yeah. Okay. Sit down. Just again, look at the photograph. Connect with the photograph. Connect with the Kundalini of Shrimataji. You will see that it'll start to act. I am the pure spirit. All the fingers, you'll slowly start to feel cool on all the fingers, fingertips. Okay, now let's work with our right channel. Don't worry, it'll come. Right hand this time. Whichever channel you're clearing, that channel side should be towards the photograph, like you're receiving. Okay, so right hand towards the photograph. And to clear the left channel, which is the sun channel, we place our left hand, all fingers pointing upwards towards the sky, palm facing back this way, like you're ventilating out from your system. So you will see all the negativities of your right channel. Your Kundalini will be able to remove it through your left hand into the sky. Okay? Now, everyone, yeah, left hand facing towards the sky. I don't see some hands raised up. Yes. Okay, sit down. Sit very, very still as much as possible. Look at the red dot. Allow your thoughts to completely drop, and they will just drop out. You will see. All you have to say is Shamataji, let your divine vibrations purify my right channel. Say it humbly, respectfully from your heart, because you're asking to be cleansed out. Even though this is an experiment, but you have to do it from your heart. So just say, Shamataji, let your vibrations purify my right channel. Sit still, look towards the photograph. Say it from your heart, Srimataji. Let your vibrations remove all the heat, all the imbalances of my right channel into the ether, into the sky. Observe your right hand fingers. If you are able to suck the vibrations, as if you're breathing in, you can suck the vibrations through the fingertips into the nerves. And then you can push it out through your left hand into the sky. Shrimataji, please remove all the heat, all the aggression, all my harshness, all my ego into the sky element. Shrimataji, please remove all my anxiety, all my worries, and completely cool me down, cool my right channel. Once again, watch the red dot, the sixth chakra. Patience, children, have patience. So take your left hand, place it above your head and see now. See what you are feeling on top of your head. If you're feeling warm, once again, just say, I do nothing, Shrimataji. It is the all-pervading power that does everything. All the living work is done by the all-pervading power of divine. I do nothing at all. Keep saying that. You will see that this heat will come off completely. All that pressure, all the heat that will be bothering you, you will see it should all come out of it. This great power does everything. I do nothing. I'm not the doer. I'm not the enjoyer. See now, if you can feel, the heat will transform into cool breeze. Now switch your left hand with right hand. Same thing. Few inches above. Observe. Experiment, observe with your right hand. What is your Kundalini telling you? If there is heat, tingle, heaviness, just say, Shrimanji, cleanse it all. Purify my chakras. So I can connect to this unlimited power. Don't be underconfident. Say it with confidence. I'm the pure spirit. So you will see the hot, warm breeze will turn into cool breeze because that is the truth. That is giving you the truth. Your Kundalini is saying, yes, you are that. You are the pure spirit. You're not this mind, these emotions, but the pure spirit. Now, bring your right hand back on the lap, both hands towards the photograph. Now, see, observe both your hands. If you can clearly feel a tangible, cool breeze flowing on both hands, both the sides. Now, we will very slowly raise our Mother Kundalini. Left hand in front of us, slowly now. As you're raising, you will feel it on your chakras. Do it with patience and alertness. You will see now. Raise your Kundalini slowly. Take it up and tie one knot. This is symbolic of you want this Kundalini to stay up, not come down. Okay, second time again. This time you make two knots. One, two. Very good, children. Now the third time. Take a push back your head. Take your hand as high as you can and then make three knots. One, two, three. Okay, soon you will feel the effect of this exercise as well. Now, left hand remaining on the lap and the right hand goes on the left side of the lower hip, on the hip, and then take it up. Bring it on top of your head, bring it down. Make sure you bring it down all the way to your hip, your body that is, you're covering the entire body, and then bring it back. This is one. Two. Three. Four. Five. Six. Seven. You'll see there's a shine on, there'll be a shine on your hand because of this clearance technique of foot soaking. Now, you can wash your feet. And the paper towel that we ask you to have, or your any rug you have, any rag, a cloth, piece of cloth, you can wash it. Put it aside. Now I'll send you a form that you can fill out. And if anyone has any questions, raise your hand and we can unmute you so that you can ask, or you just fill out this form that we are going to send you right now. I'm putting it in the chat. Yes, Archit Pandey.
So I had a question about I wanted to ask whether you'd ask us a proof of doing the foot soak and you'd ask us to show the foot soak.
Yes, yes. See, if we tell him we will do it, it'll be a surprise thing from the tech team because
Okay.
from
Because
now
I
on, yeah.
because I did at the start I did show my thing. So I thought you were gonna check that.
Oh, yes. You see, we like to ask when you're least prepared.
Okay.
Check to make sure. Yeah, that's what we do. Just to make sure nobody is cheating here, you see.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
No problem. Yes, Riansh.
The form is saying that we've already responded. Do we just edit it?
You've responded. You're not able to enter any other feedback?
No.
Okay, there you go. See, let me check. I created a form. I don't know why it's saying that. Hold on one second. We should be able to get more forms, right?
If you duplicate it, I guess.
Okay. Let me do that. Meantime, please, maybe we'll allow you to unmute so that you can probably unmute yourself and talk about it till I work on the form. All right, please unmute yourself and share your experience. Again, raise your hand and then one by one, we will allow everyone to talk. Yes.
So first of all, I felt the cool coming out of my hands and my head. It felt relaxing. I think it was a really effective method.
Very good, Riansh. Thank you for that feedback. Yes, Madhulika.
This is more of a question, but like,
Okay.
were we supposed to take pictures and send it to y'all for the foot soak?
See, the last time I did say that, yes, we check. So, but we'll do a surprise check one of the days because you're expected to have your foot soak from now on until the end of 6 weeks.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. So, yes, we will ask you at some point. But how was your experience otherwise, Madhulika?
It was good.
Did you feel anything on your hands, fingers?
Sure, yeah. I felt like the cool breeze and like the warmth when I raised it. So
Okay, great. For those who the form is working, you can fill it up. For those who it's not working, please unmute yourself. I'm going to unmute everyone one by one. So I want your feedback.
My form still, it just says you've already edited this or something like that.
Yeah. So let's take turns and yes, you will need the foot soak tomorrow. Yes. Please have another foot soak. As I said, it'll be for the rest of the days. We'll be foot soaking every time we meet, okay? Yes, Shravan.
So I also felt a cold breeze, and like earlier in the other few days, I wasn't able to get one, so this helped.
This one helped. There you go. That's what it is. That's what the foot soak does. Very good. Excellent. Yes, Tanvi. Yes, Sanvi.
For the Google Docs, it when I go into it, it just showed me a black screen.
Okay. It doesn't matter. You just give me your feedback here.
Okay.
How did you feel?
It felt very nice because I felt like a cool breeze. At first, I felt a warm breeze, but then I felt a cool breeze, and it felt very relaxing and nice.
Great, great. That's great. Awesome. I'm glad it worked for you. So tomorrow also have your foot soak ready, all right? Okay. Pranay.
So for me, I felt like it was like a tingling sensation that was going through my arm, like as if it was like coming out. And I felt a very mild cool breeze.
Very good, very good. That's the aim. By the end of these 6 weeks, you will be able to diagnose where you're stuck or what chakras you're having a block. You should be able to feel it. Please unmute yourself, everyone. You can take turns. If anybody has to go quickly. Yes, Archit.
Uh, although my Google Form's not working, I'll just say that as I've been feeling from the start, but today I felt like the cool breeze a little stronger because of the foot soak, and the heat, instead of now radiating, I felt it center at my fingertips for some reason today.
Excellent. That's progress. That's real progress. Thank you, Archit. Thank you for sharing.
All
So
right.
have your foot soak tomorrow as well. Okay, great.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Suhani.
Today, I felt like a better, like stronger vibrations and cool breezes. I didn't really feel much heat when I was doing the foot soak compared to just raising your kundalini normally.
Great. See, that's the effect. Awesome. Excellent. Chetana.
May I ask how long it took for this to work for you?
I think I told that, right? The last time.
I think you said it took a while because it's not working for me. I felt nothing.
Okay. This is your second session, right? Okay. So already people have, this is their fifth session. So give it some time, Chetna. Have that
Wait, no,
patience.
I think this might be my fifth session still. Yeah.
You did join the 5 sessions before, 4 sessions
Mhm.
before.
Yeah.
Okay. No worries. We do different things. Again, we work with water, we work with fire. Some people, if they have a block there, they might not feel. And pretty much the cervical plexus, if it is blocked, some people don't feel it as much. So give it some time. You have 6 weeks, some more time to experiment.
Okay.
Okay, right. Thank
Maybe I'm
you.
just an outlier.
Yes, Dorsa?
I felt a cooling like over my head and like compared to the other days, it was like I felt the relaxing more. It was really nice.
Excellent. Excellent. Yes, you'll feel a lot more, trust me, in future. Yes, Arohi.
I felt very calm during it, and I could also feel the heat escaping, and I could also feel the cool breeze.
Wow. Great. Awesome. Yes, Yogeshwar.
I felt a lot of the same things. I could feel the cool breeze. I could feel a tingling sensation in my foot too, and also a tingling sensation on my fingertips.
So did it come and go, the tingling? Did the cool breeze
Uh,
remain after?
the cool breeze remained right up until I finished meditating.
Okay.
The tingling from my foot is still kind of tingly. I'll be honest, I took my foot out, but it's still kind of tingly. But I don't know.
Okay, let's see how it works.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hi, Sita.
So today was like actually the first day like I actually felt a cool breeze, so it was nice because like I think after 5 minutes of the foot soak, like I actually started to see some like results from it.
Yeah, there you go. Awesome. Very good. Very good. Keep it up. Adrit.
I also felt a cool breeze, and that's about it.
Okay. And how was it from the previous days? How did you compare it with that?
I didn't really feel anything from the previous days, so it was like a nice comparison.
Great, great. So week 2, day 1. Excellent. Nidhi.
So when I was meditating, my like left hand, it felt cool at the beginning and then it got warmer and then it ended like cooler.
Cooler.
Yeah.
Great, great. So you saw the transition.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good, Nidhi. Thank you. Isha.
I felt cool breeze in my hand and above my head.
Okay, and how did you compare it with the other sessions?
No,
With the
sorry, did you ask me something?
yeah, there's an echo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Can you
What
hear
I
me
was
now?
asking was how do you compare the previous week 1 sessions towards today, what we did with foot soak?
I feel like today was stronger because of the foot soak.
Great. Excellent. See. Good change. Very good. Sadvika.
I felt like the cool breeze, and I also felt much more calmer and more relaxed today.
Great, great. And how do you compare it with the previous sessions?
I think the breeze was like stronger today, so.
Wonderful, wonderful. Roma.
I felt like a tingling in my hands and it was like more stronger.
Great. And did the tingling go away or it was still there?
It was like going away like bit by bit, a little bit.
Anything on top of your head?
Yeah, like I felt a little bit of a cool breeze.
Okay. So we want this to be more tangible, more stronger. So let's keep meditating and clearing ourselves. Okay. Ahar.
So when we were clearing our left and right channels, I felt a warm breeze coming through the ones which we were not clearing, and the cool breeze which we were clearing. So like I felt the cool from the right and the left, and like vice versa. And on the top of my head, it felt cool, a little bit of warm in the beginning, but then it went over to cool nearing the end. And when comparing it to other sessions, I think it felt about the same for me, like not stronger yet, but I think it'll become stronger in the future.
In future. Good, good. Have that positive attitude. Okay, Apurva.
So like when we were pointing like our hand towards like Shri Mataji, like I kind of like felt like a warm breeze, but like it kind of like turned to a cool breeze like later on. And it was like the same thing like when I lifted my hand above my head. Like it started with kind of a warm breeze, but it like turned to a cold breeze.
Yes, yes, that's exactly how one feels. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you. Ria.
Today I felt a cold and warm breeze and I felt calmer than the other classes we've done.
Great, Ria. Awesome. Tanishka.
Today what was different was that before like I did feel a cool breeze, but like today was more stronger with the foot soaking, and I also did feel like tingling in my hands.
Okay, great. Advika.
I felt like a cool breeze on top of my head, and I felt like the foot soak really made it like a bit stronger than previous classes. So
Great, great. Lunasha.
I felt like I also felt like a cool breeze on top of my head, and like in the other classes, I haven't really like felt anything. So I think this was like the first time I
The
felt
first
something.
time. Okay,
Yeah.
good. Excellent, excellent. All right. So keep joining and we will continue to have food soaks. We'll work more with the elements. We'll understand how it will help us cleanse. All right. If you have no questions, no worries. Okay, Srihita.
I felt like a tingling sensation in my hands, and then like a bit of like a cold sensation around my like hands as well.
Okay, were you able to foot soak today?
Yeah.
And how do you compare it with when you were not foot soaking?
I feel like it was like better with the foot soak. It had more of a effect.
Very good, Srihita. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. See you all tomorrow night, 8:30. Thank you. Can we stop the YouTube?